The Chicago Bears are reportedly moving on from kicker Cody Parkey this offseason. This should come as no surprise considering Parkey's struggles both during the regular season and in the playoffs for the organization. His biggest blunder came in the wild-card round of the playoffs against the Philadelphia Eagles. After quarterback Mitch Trubisky led Chicago down the field on a late drive, Parkey had a chance to win the game with just seconds remaining on the clock. Parkey knocked in a kick just moments after Eagles head coach Doug Peterson called a timeout. When Parkey had a chance to make the field goal for real, he made all Bears fans let out a loud groan. Parkey's kick bounced off the left upright in the crossbar before falling to the turf. The Eagles appeared to have gotten a hand on the ball, but Parkey should also deserve blame for not getting more loft on his attempt. He finished the year by making just 23 of his 30 attempts with 3 missed extra points. He signed a 4-year deal with Chicago worth $15 million in March 2018. The team signed Redford Jones to a contract this offseason, and he stands to have more competition at the position once Parkey is officially let go by the organization. Scroll below to see the reaction from those around the NFL on Parkey's reported release. The Cardinals have Zane Gonzalez under contract for next season at $645,000, but could they be interested in Cody Parkey, who is going to be released by the Bears? Parkey, 27, missed 8 FGs last season, but his 99 for 118 in his career and a 7 of 9 from 50 yards and beyond. Bob McManaman, as Bobby Mack, February 23, 2019. Bob McManaman of the Arizona Republic tossed the Cardinals out as a team that could possibly make sense for Parkey. The Cardinals have Zane Gonzalez under contract, but he has struggled with misses throughout his young career. McManaman pointed out that Parkey has made 99 of his 118 attempts in his career and 7 of his 9 attempts from 50 yards and beyond. Arizona could be a good spot for Parkey because of the ideal conditions that take place in Arizona at the University of Phoenix Stadium. It will be interesting to see if the Vikings make a run at kicker Cody Parkey after he is released from the Bears. He had a top season with Miami in 2017 when new Vikings special teams coordinator Marvin Maloof was with the Dolphins. Chris Tomasson, at Chris Tomasson, February 23, 2019. Chris Tomasson of The Street Pioneer Press wondered if Parkey would be a fit in Minnesota. He noted that Parkey has a connection to the Vikings' new special teams coordinator from their time together with the Miami Dolphins. In his lone season with the Dolphins in 2017, Parkey made 21 of his 23 field goals and missed 3 of his 29 extra points. He had a long of 54 yards that year. Just like in Arizona, Parkey would have consistent field conditions playing indoors for home games. A fresh start is welcomed by both parties, and the Pro Bowler will likely find work quickly. He's still due $3.5 million guaranteed on his 2019 contract. Ian Rapoport, at Rap Sheet, February 22, 2019. The NFL Network's Ian Rapoport was able to break the news on Friday evening. He pointed out that Parkey will likely find work quickly this offseason. For Bears fans, that line could make them laugh, but the NFL has been struggling for years with consistency at the kicker position. Teams in a smaller market may be a perfect fit for Parkey. He won't have the complete scrutiny he would have in Chicago with many major news outlets. Bears fans will just be happy to see him gone and won't care where he goes. I still run into the Rams' run only seemed to anger them even more. Adam Johns, at Adam Johns, February 22, 2019. Adam Johns of the Chicago Sun-Times noted how fans still are not over the miss in the playoffs. Johns said he gets fans telling him about how upset they still are over that playoff loss and how the run the Los Angeles Rams had makes it even worse. If the Bears had defeated the Eagles, they would have played a Rams team they beat in early December the following week. The Rams went on to advance to the Super Bowl and fell to the New England Patriots in early February. They could have never brought him back. https://t.co/osai97j7meb.kleiman @NFL_Dov February 23, 2019. Dov Kleiman, an independent NFL reporter, had the most straightforward response to the Parkey news. He simply stated the Bears could have never brought Parkey back. Even if the Bears thought he could turn it around, selling Parkey to the fan base would have been an impossible task. Fans were booing him mercilessly at Soldier Field after the miss, and he received a lot of criticism for his appearance on the Today Show just days later. Cody Parkey currently holds $5.1875 million of dead cap with the. Assuming he's designated a post-6/1 release, he'll leave behind cap hits of $4.0625 million in 2019. https://t.co/QHR32GGJRC, Spatrack February 23, 2019. Spatrix Michael Ginetti pointed out the money that is attached to Parkey still for Chicago moving forward. If the Bears designate Parkey as a post-June 1 release, he will have a cap hit of just over $4 million in 2019. He will also have a cap hit of $1.125 million in 2020. That money that will still be on the books will likely play a role in how much money the Bears will spend at the position this offseason. Cutting Parkey is the easiest part of the kicking change. Now Ryan Pace has to actually find someone who can make the big ones. For whatever reason, he has been unable to get the kicker position right. Pace cut Robbie Gould before the 2016 season and replaced him with Connor Barth. After Barth was shaky at best that season, Pace did not do much to add competition to the position. He claimed former second-round pick Roberto Aguayo off waivers, and the team released him after he couldn't beat out Barth. Barth was finally let go during the 2017 regular season and replaced by Cairo Santos. He was eventually injured and replaced by Mike Nugent. Now Pace has to get it right in 2019. Gould was 21/27, 77.8% on field goals at Soldier Field his last 2 seasons with the Bears. Parkey was 11/15, 73.3% last year, which means they were about one missed make away from being the same kicker in those time spans. https://t.co/6jg6omzo, Tom Fornelli, Tom Fornelli, February 24, 2019. CBS Sports. Tom Fornelli pointed out how Robbie Gould is not exactly a lock to return. He noted that Gould made 77.8% of his field goals at Soldier Field in his final 2 seasons with the squad. Parkey made 73.3% of his field goals at Soldier Field in 2018. Gould has performed at a high level since his departure from Chicago, but his final few seasons in the Windy City cannot be discredited. Gould is set to become a free agent this offseason. Yes, it seriously took the Bears this long to decide to release Cody Parkey. Stories like this make me realize I could be a pretty successful NFL GM. Jason Smith, How About It Fresca, February 23, 2019. Fox Sports Radio host Jason Smith believes the release of Parkey for the Bears was a no-brainer. In reality, of course, it is a sound decision. But the Bears gained nothing by just releasing him immediately after that contest. Releasing him does not free up money, so it does not matter how long the Bears have taken to get to this decision. For many fans, the belief is that running a football team is like running an organization on Madden, yet it is not that simple. Tough timing. Do they even have the Today Show on Saturdays? https://t.co/04smb5nk7e, Dan Graziano, Dan Graziano's PN, February 23, 2019. One of the most frustrating things for Bears fans, outside of the actual miss, was how Parkey approached everything after the miss. Many, including the Bears organization, were disappointed to see him go on the Today Show less than a week after that miss. It particularly upset head coach Matt Nagy. "We and not a me thing," Nagy said about Parkey's appearance. "We always talk as a team, we win as a team and lose as a team. I didn't necessarily think that was too much of a we thing." Nagy will likely still receive some questions about Parkey in the future, but his future is not something the team is going to need to deal with once he is officially released.